Viper Sugar. Here is the equity curve for the last 2 years. It's a new strategy here that I'm adding mid-October, October the 16th, 2010. I'm showing you this equity curve since the last 2 years. And keep in mind that sugar did not start trading until February the 2nd, 2007. And so if you go back 2 years, you're back to October of 2008. And just so we can show you, I want to show you the performance summary of the rest of it. $25,000 profit, $22.73 drawdown, $73 average profit per trade. This is different than the other Vipers in the fact that I've added a multi-contract to it. So you can trade 2 units of Viper Sugar in this. And the way I've done this, one thing that I noticed is this takes entries between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I tried to exit at 11:30, and it was not that profitable. It was, just a couple of $1,000s profit on one contract. And so what I thought, is like I changed the exit to 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. And so you think, well, there's 2 hours there where it's making all the profit. So why not just add to winners if it's still profitable? So after 11:30. If it's still profitable, we're going to add to the position on small pullbacks. And here is the easy language code that I'm going to share with you. This is in Notepad, and I'm sharing this with you. Basically, if the market position is 1, and you're trading one contract and the time is greater than 11:30, and your close of the current closing price is greater than the entry price, but it's also at the lowest low of the last 12, then we buy the next bar. Can't see it all in there at the market. And the opposite for the short trade. So if you're short, you have one contract, it's greater than 11:30. You're less than your entry price, so you're in a winner, but you're still at a highest high of the last 12 bars, which is 12 minutes. So we're not buying momentum or shorting momentum. We're letting a small counter trend exist, and we short at the market. So sharing that ELD, feel free to test that out in your own strategies if you have those. But that's what I'm adding to Sugar Viper, to add a second contract for the last 2 hours of trading. Now we exit this by 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Also, but that's the multi-contract edition. I also have another profit target, and it's a different type of profit target that I just recently thought of and have been thinking about lately. And I wanted to test it on Sugar Viper. I'm going to go back and test it on other strategies. But it's based on points of exhaustion, based on average daily ranges, and if it's reached a certain point, from the, if you're long and you're reaching a certain point as a percentage of the daily range, then go ahead and get out instead of just writing it out to the end of the day, or setting a fixed dollar profit target. So just a little bit different than a different type of approach the way I set it up. I won't go into all the details. So it made this strategy a little better. I want to show you the results of this since the beginning of trading in February of 2007, so you can see what it looks like. Before I do that, though, I want to look at the separate long and short trades. So I'm going to scroll down here. You see the long trades are responsible for 15,000. You get 84 average profit per trade, small drawdown, and the short trade $60. Pretty small drawdown there as well. So, and if you look at the daily chart, let's look at the daily chart and bring that in, see what it's done in sugar. I don't usually trade sugar, but I've been looking at it recently and thinking about a different market to trade, and so I'm learning a little bit more about sugar because it's been a while. You look at 2009, huge rally, and then beginning 2010, huge sell-off, and then a huge rally again. So there's been a lot of volatility in sugar. And so I would anticipate that volatility would continue from this point on because of the price ranges and the recent volatility. So it might be a good time to start trading sugar and just trade Sugar Viper. It's less trend back here before this time frame. If you go back, let's look back here. It's pretty sideways market. 2007, this is when electronic trading started in sugar, February 2007, so right in here. Pretty choppy, pretty narrow ranges from here. Then some movement in 2008, and then pretty choppy, some range but pretty choppy, then some nice trends. So that's the daily chart. Let's take a look. I want to show you what the chart looks like when we format this symbol and we go back to February of 2007. So I'm going to pause the video and do that. Okay, here it is back to February of 2007, February the 2nd, $22,000 profit, $5,600 drawdown. Let's look at the chart. So not a lot. You know, he started out making a little bit of money, then it lost, and you know, it bottomed out around September of 2008. So it's been up since September of 2008, and we're in a little bit of a drawdown right here, kind of like this drawdown here. So it could be a good time to get into Sugar Viper. So that is the video on Sugar Viper. Check it out.